Hello folks and welcome back to our playthrough of Fallen Republic with the Chiss. So obviously things are still looking kind of bad as far as Empire Sprawl, starbase capacity, back to, will hopefully be, I mean it's only -0 right now, so that's not too bad, and well, our food kind of sucks. But a lot of that is just coming from the fact that we still own all of this territory. Eventually we're going to give it over to the Zabrak, I think. But for the moment, we're working to build up, so we're going to continue doing that while we also plan for our next war. I want to say probably our best option to attack is probably going to be the Killiks. It will allow us to consolidate this territory here, so we'll have a good defensive area along this way, and then we can just go from there. Plus, the Killiks aren't going to bring anyone else into this war. They're equivalent as far as fleet power goes. I could also take over the Doran. Actually, do I want to do that now? They're guaranteeing the independence of the Commerce Guild, but they are not being guaranteed themselves. So it is very much possible that I could demand their vassalization, I think. Right? Yeah, it's... For whatever reason, this time it's being good as far as it... Probably because our economy has gone up from taking the Monolith space. So is that what we want to do? Just turn that into a vassal? Probably. Probably going to be our best bet. Alright, so if that's going to be the case, let's go through our fleets here. So let's see, the force that's at Monolith is Group 3. We'll bring them down to defend Intrala. Because more than likely, if the Doran try to get up there, that's where they'll go. Group 1 is also at Monolith. We'll move them to join our forces down here. And Group 2 is still hanging out back at Sila. Was I building up ships here? I don't remember what I was doing. Looks like I need to. So, reinforce. Building an interdictor and a heavy corvette. I lost my interdictor in this fleet. Oh, I did. But yeah, once I vassalize the Doran, then I can take them over as I will. Let's just do criminals. Alright, Group 1 is moving down. The transport fleets I should probably send over as well. Because I'm not going to need them over at Intrala here.
Infrastructure is now operational.
Alright, put them together. So they will follow our little group there, and then we'll be pretty much set. The social order continues to break down on Sezith. Residents not native have found themselves unwitting objects of increased antipathy on the colony. Problem with having all these slaves. We don't have any rulers for them. This too shall pass. Oh, lovely. Am I making anything? Well, let's see. Resources from jobs, -50%. Probably doesn't help that our habitability for Chiss is pretty bad here. I don't really want to send any Chiss over, though, at the moment. Well, I guess I probably could send some from this colony here. The only thing is if I send Chiss over, I'm not going to be able to get them, well, I mean, I could transfer them over again later, but I'll, definitely won't benefit from it. on my core worlds. So maybe I'll just hold off and just let things be, and hopefully it won't be much of an issue. We have another election going. Admiral Lies is part of it. And that's really about it. So we're going to see what happens if Admiral Lies can perhaps take over. Alright, so asteroid base. We're focusing on mining here. I've maxed out all of the mining, strip mining that I can do. Processing plants. I don't think I have one of those. No, I do not. So let's build that. For our space station, let's see. We're good on credits, good on minerals. I do kind of need food. Can I do anything as far as food on this little place? The distribution facility. We'll do it. I don't think I can do hydroponics, though. Do some food there. Do a distribution facility. And a hydroponic farm. So Oyakal can be a source of some food there. And Exegol is almost inhabited. Let's see. 3... So in like 2 months, Exegol will be good. What's the fleet power looking like for the Zabrak? Worth taking a look, I think. Having a brief thinking moment. Okay. So fleet power is 713. Pathetic towards us. Ours as a 17,561. Yeah, that's just a lot different.
Additional infrastructure is now operational.
Alright, I think we are good. So demand vassalization. They will deny it, and then we will declare war. To vassalize.
The enemy has mistaken our caution for weakness. Let us correct them.
Oh, helps if I actually unpause it. Alright, this should be relatively easy. Just moving in, taking all of these worlds, and we'll be all good. Then eventually, once I move against Black Sun, I can give this Doran and kind of separate out the power that I give each of my vassals.
Hostiles engaged. Ascendancy technology continues to advance.
Let's see, what do we want to do here? Shield capacitors? Weapon generators actually might be useful. I don't remember if I use it on any of my ships, but still useful. Now what do they have as far as defenses here? 355. Our ground forces should be able to take that relatively easily. And I do actually have some support ground forces as well that I'll move up.
Transport en route.
Yes, yes, I know. A million different criminals. And Beckstar 4 Habitats is having terrorist bombings now. Okay, pretty much terror bombings all over. Because how dare we enslave them? Oh, and a hunger strike. Sabotage on Beckstar.
We've spotted enemy forces.
You know what? I am going to extend out a little bit. Since this is kind of canonical, the Chiss do eventually like kind of incorporate humans into their fold. So I think that's what we're gonna probably want to do. At least give them residence status. Their political power will still be down, but they won't be nearly as it will give us the chance to have some manner of control over these worlds. So let's do that.
Scientific research is ready for field testing.
Of course, now we got another faction. Thinking. All right, what do we do here? Orbital defense cannons, we can do that.
Transport en route.
All right, so group 1 I will send towards Mondras, and group 4 will end up going to Doran.
The latest in scientific research.
Hopefully it ends up saving those commands. I think it might. So the good news, we're now populating all of these roles. Still an utter mess though. Like crime is an utter mess. Lots of these specialists positions aren't being filled. And good, it did save the commands I sent. I do still have, I just want to check and make sure. Population controls, no, but migration controls, yes. So hopefully we'll still keep the aliens from coming over to any of these worlds. Exegol. Let me just double check. Again, I don't think I can do slave. I can do penal colonies.
The enemy is targeting our
Maybe
construction vessels.
Yeah, you know what? Let's change Exegol into a penal colony. What can I do as far as this? Mining, generators. Was it that way before? It might have been that way before.
A hostile force is attacking a spaceport. Our construction vessel has been destroyed.
Our construction vessel has been destroyed. What?
Come under fire.
Oh, they got all their forces over here. Bastards. Poor my Guido.
On the way.
Oh yeah, because wasn't I... Oh, I was supposed to be building... I remember now. I was supposed to be building the gateway here at my Guido. Whoops. Well, let's go send some forces over there.
A starbase has fallen.
And meanwhile, while those guys are moving there, we'll start landing armies.
On the way.
These forces, let me give them... But yeah, I gotta check as well. See who my new leader is. If Admiral Eyes actually took over or not. Nope. My random Admiral did. Aww. Oh well.
Our ground troops are advancing on critical positions.
Oh, Admiral Eyes has become force sensitive though. Did that happen before? It may have happened before.
We've spotted enemy forces.
And of course, all these bastards are heading over there. Well, we might be able to
Construction
cut
is
them
complete.
off. We'll see.
Construction is complete.
On the way.
Construction is complete. Ascendancy troops have routed the opposition.
Alright, looks like it's Group 3 with Admiral Guroman here. Who's going to be engaging the Doran fleet shortly.
Our ground troops are advancing on critical positions.
Come on, we're almost there.
Our surface assault has begun.
Hopefully on the next update that we get with Fallen Republic, they do finally add the engine glow for the Bellator, because it just sticks out so horribly. It's actually been a couple weeks since I've looked to see if there have been any changes on like what the development progress is on the next update for Fallen Republic.
Our forces have persuaded a giant to join us.
Yeah, my Guido, if I remember correctly, I am trying to develop into being a world to own after all of this. I need to figure out jobs for all those moon. Probably get rid of the fortress districts and add trade districts. Actually, let's get rid of the academy district, honestly. Because I'm focusing my research over on Sila. No, my interdictor bastards, they're gonna escape.
The latest in scientific research is ready for field testing.
Yeah, bastards. They took out my interdictor. Bah, foiled. Well, at least almost everything else. I have no idea where they're actually going to end up here, which could be a bad thing if they show up at one of these worlds where I just have transports. That could be bad. Well, we will find out.
On the way.
Alright, let's continue working on the Megiddo fortress,
Ascendancy
shipyard,
technology
whatever.
continues to advance.
And actually send
Our ground troops are advancing
Admiral
on critical
Guroman
positions.
over there as well. So that we can defend that, and then we'll build up our gateway.
Ascendancy troops have routed the opposition.
Alright, another system taken. We're working on Doran, so let's go for Rondai next. You know, I probably need to build another fleet, which I think someone actually posted that I should build another fleet. So let's work on that. I mean, I could finish up my Starforge now, since I'm making enough money for it. The only thing I'm not entirely sure if I'll make enough money once I transfer over some of these systems.
Permission granted to land on platform 327. Constructing.
But then again, maybe I won't transfer over the systems, now that I have humans kind of taking over. Depends on if we get even more slave issues. Monolists, same thing. We're going to abolish your research and do a commercial district here. And Trala, I need upgraded all the way. Actually, I need pretty much all of these upgraded all the way. Oh, Marmoth was taken, so it didn't get the chance to fully finish its upgrades, darn it.
Ascendancy troops have routed the opposition.
Oh no, was that Admiral Gurumon there? I thought I saw someone. I guess not. I thought I saw one of my admirals get arrested development, but it must have been someone else.
Permission granted to land on platform 327. Permission granted to land on platform 327. Permission granted to land on platform 327.
My biggest concern going through all of this is there is a chance
Permission granted to land on platform 327.
that if I give this over to the Zabrak, that they may eventually turn against me. Oh, well, I guess they're loyal now. Oh, there's the fleet. Bastards. Alright, who's the lucky one? Well, I guess Group 4 will be the lucky one.
Ascendancy troops have routed the opposition.
I await your instructions.
And now that we are defending, let's build our infinity gates. And there it goes. They are vassalized. And actually, they may have vassalized with that little force as well, so that's kind of nice. Oh god. Everyone being upset again. Alright, Group 1, we need to bring you back to get repaired, so we'll send you to Lihan. Group 2, you are good. You just need to be upgraded and, well, expanded out a little as well. Actually, same with Group 1 and 2. They're only at 250 of given ships versus 335. So I kind of have to expand out my my fleets here. The scientist that I lost, was that the one that's over at Sila? That was. Well, let's replace them. Alright, I think I need to King's Clash on Jameis. Well, let's give the AI a chance to do something here, and I will automate the Moonalist sector. Alright, Moonalists, we will put you to be balanced, I guess. So, good luck.
Ascendancy technology continues to advance.
Alright, that's starting to get some stuff going. Hopefully for the best. Hopefully the AI will be decent at balancing out with the slaves and all that. Alright, so we got prison complexes. Oh, actually... So a prison complex has enforcers to do stability and all that. It's thinking again. Come on, finish your thinking. Alright, so any of the alien species that are within the Silo sector, eventually we'll want to put them all here. So let's build a prison complex. I forget, does the prison complex have housing or no? Enforcer job, stability, no housing. So we'll need housing for them. Build, let's build energy generator districts. Asteroid base. What are we doing here for you? Upgrade our processing plant, upgrade our energy nexus, and the distribution facility. So the mosaic of the ones, I didn't do that earlier. It provides governing ethics attraction. Using it gives focus points. I don't really need that because I'm pretty much using the focus points as I get them.
Permission granted. Land on platform 327.
I think once I get Beckstar here up to a Star Fortress and build the two more trade hubs, I'll transfer that over. Probably can transfer over most of the other stuff because it'll be citadels by then.
Permission granted. Land on platform 327.
And then we have to decide. Ooh, my hyperfuel is looking. Ugh. I have hypermatter, but I think that's mostly coming from like Moonalist. Now that's starting to make me wonder if I should transfer over stuff or not. Well, let's move Group 2 over, and then Group 1 as soon as their reinforcements are done. Even though they're not going to be like a full force, they'll still be at the 250 there. I'll move them as well. Then we can take out the Crystal Guardians. Maybe I should send in another fleet as well. Group 3 is kind of focused elsewhere, so we'll send Group 4.
New ship systems have been installed.
So what kind of stuff are they building? Spaceports, lots of spaceports, processing plants. I guess theoretically a spaceport might be okay-ish.
Course approved.
Scientist, a governor. Yeah, I don't care about either of those. Alright, folks. I think that's going to be it here for today. We're making progress. There's still a lot of stuff that kind of needs to be done, though. As far as... Well... Actually, you know what? No. Probably next episode, we're going to take the Crystal Guardians. Theoretically, that will go well. And if it does go well, then we'll prepare to finally go up against the Killiks. And then we can maybe decide what to do with the Rebel Alliance. How are we looking there? They're superior to us. 32,066 versus our, what, 17? 16. We'll see how it goes. I should probably start work on more stuff for the hyperfuel. Let's see.
The latest in scientific
Yeah, we're
research is
focusing
ready to be
hyperfuel
tested.
on our refinery world at Sposia. So let's start to build that up a little bit more. And then, yeah, we'll see how it goes. So, thanks for watching, folks. If you haven't already, be sure to subscribe, and I will see you all in the next episode.